What's going on, guys? We are here on a beautiful day at Roosevelt Park, and we will be discussing the brand new RN1500, which is our 1500 lumen dedicated bike light, which features several different settings, strobe settings, and it is USB-C rechargeable. So let's get into it. The RN1500 comes with 3 different strap size options, so it can fit most handlebars. Now, this runs off of a single built-in 21700 battery, so you're going to get fantastic run times, and it features a 300 lumen low mode, a 750 lumen medium mode, and it goes all the way to a 1500 lumen high mode. It also features 2 different strobe type options to alert someone who is in front of you, and that is going to be also at 750 lumens for both strobe options. Now, if you're just going on just a regular nighttime ride, you might want to just leave it at the 300 lumen setting so you don't distract people in front of you. But maybe if you're riding on a road or riding during the day, then the 2 different strobe options might be best for you. One is slow, and there's another that is much faster. So it's really your choice how you want to use the standard style beam or the strobe mode. Now, with that built-in 21700 battery, you are getting fantastic run times no matter what setting that you're on. At the 300 lumen low mode, you're looking at 12.5 hours of continuous run time. I don't think you're going to be riding a bike for that long. But if you want to use the middle medium 750 lumen mode, that still will last for 4 hours straight. That's still a really long ride. But if you want to go all the way up to the 1500 lumen mode, maybe you're riding when it's super dark out, that will still last for over 1.5 hours straight. So no matter what setting that you're on, you're still going to have fantastic run times. Now, in order for us to get those incredible run times, it does run off of a very high capacity 21700 battery. Now, in order to charge that quickly, it actually comes with a USB Type-C charging cable. USB Type-C is much faster than micro USB, so it's great to see that new type of charging on this product. And while you're charging, you're actually going to know when it's low and when you get to full capacity, because the side switch on the light itself will go from red to green when it's fully charged. And even though it is rechargeable, it does have a nice flap that sits tightly over the charging port, and the actual switch itself is rubber as well and fully sealed. So that allows the light to be IPX7 rated, so it can go actually up to 6 feet of water for 30 minutes. So if you are on a ride and it starts raining, you're gonna be just fine. Now, one feature that I absolutely require on a bike light is to be able to remove it from the handlebar easily if you want to maybe leave your bike outside and you don't want it to get stolen, or if you want to charge it up before your next ride. So the way that this works is it's actually a similar mount to Garmin's. So you could use a Garmin type mount, and it does also come with a GoPro attachment if you do have a GoPro that sits on your bike as well. But the way that you take it off is you can simply just twist it and pop it off just like that. You can charge it, take it with you if you're going somewhere and you need to chain your bike up, and then to put it back on, all you do is you just plop it on just like this, and then you give it a nice twist until it clicks, and there it is, ready to go. Now, having a bright light on the front of your bike is great, but you need people to be able to see behind you, especially cars. So here we have the new Seemee 30, which is our rear red bike light. Now, this features 3 different lumen settings for the red light, and that is 7 lumens on low mode, 14 lumens on medium mode, and 30 lumens on high mode. It also features 3 different strobe type settings as well. Now, the Seemee 30 features this rubber band that goes around the seat post of your bike, which is very simple to put on, and it works with pretty much all size seat posts, so there's no worries there for compatibility. Now, in order to actually turn the light on, there is a switch here at the very top. What you're going to do is hold it down, and that will actually just turn it on. Now, if you'd like to have just the standard red beam that is a constant on, you can switch between that 7, 14, and 30 lumen mode by just doing a quick tap on that switch. So we'll click right here. So there's your 7 lumens, here's your 14, and then here is your 30. So it just depends on how dark it is out and how bright you want that rear light to be for cars and people behind you. Now, if you'd prefer to have more of a strobe type beam for the rear light, you can actually do a quick double tap on the switch, and that will take you to 3 different strobe settings. So we'll go ahead and do a double tap from this constant on, and that will take you to our first setting right here. Now, this setting is called breathe because what it does is it starts at 0 lumens and it fades up to 30 lumens. So on the breathe setting, it's going to look just like this. Now, if you want to switch to the next setting, you're just going to do a quick tap again, and this will actually take you to what we call comet. And comet is going to be the opposite of breathe. So that's going to go from 30 lumens immediately and then fade down to 0, as you can see right here. So boom, we're at 30 and it fades down to 0. Now there is one more setting, and we'll click onto that now, and that is going to be just a standard strobe, and that will only be at the 7 lumen setting. So it's up to you if you want to go with the breathe, which goes from 0 to 30, the comet, which goes from 30 to 0, or if you'd rather have the strobe at the 7 lumens. Now you're looking at this and thinking, okay, 6 different modes, low profile, it's a nice product, but how do I keep this thing charged? Does it take batteries or what? So let's go ahead and pull this off of the bike just by pulling this tab right here. It's as simple as that, and here is that rubber band that allows you to attach it to any seat post. Now, in order to charge this, because it is rechargeable, you're just going to pull this little rubber flap off of the back, and that is the micro USB port right there. The good part about this rubber flap is it allows it to still be waterproof, but it also won't scratch your bike. Now, when you're done charging, all you do is put this back on, and then we're going to take one side of the rubber flap right here, and then we'll place it right here, and then all you have to do is pull this around until it gets to the secure area, and then it's back on the bike, ready to go. Thank you guys so much for checking out the 1500 lumen RN1500. We've received so many requests to come out with a high quality dedicated bike light, and here it is. And don't forget, you can get up to 40% off only on September 25th. So mark that on your calendar so you can get an incredible deal on this absolute beast of a bike light.